Hi everybody, I'm Rob Gordick with Two Brothers Hobby, and today we're taking a look at the FlyLite RxR from ElectriFly. Now the FlyLite RxR is a receiver-ready slow flyer plane, much like the FlyLite Ready to Fly. Same basic components, same basic airframe, but what this version does is allow you to use your own radio components and battery and charger of your choice. Just a quick overview of the plane itself. Being that it's an RxR, we've already got our servos installed, our control linkages already set into place for the control surfaces. Tail wheel assembly is installed. Now this tail wheel runs off of the rudder, so there's no extra linkage involved in that, which is nice. There's no tools needed to assemble the plane itself. The landing gear pushes into place. The tail feathers are actually put together with magnetic, it's got a magnet that holds it all together. Our main wing here does not have ailerons to contend with it, being that it's a 3-channel plane, so that makes it a little simpler. It's held down with rubber bands. We've got our prop here, an 8x6 prop. Little bag here contains some strips to protect the top wing when the rubber bands are on. And we've got some prop saver rings, O-rings on there for the prop mounting. One thing that this plane does come with is this top wing protector and stiffener. And what this does is if you decide to get a little more aggressive outside with some simple basic aerobatics that you can do with 3-channel, this piece slips over there and protects the wing for the rubber bands, because you have to use more rubber bands, plus it also stiffens the wing up, being that it's a foam wing. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward shot here. There's not many parts to assemble. I think a first-time flyer could easily get themselves through this. So Kurt, why don't you tell us about the electronics a little bit?
All right, our FlyLite RxR is going to be powered by the included 250 Outrunner brushless motor, as Rob had mentioned. They also included the 8-amp ESC for you as well. So all you have to worry about is your battery, your receiver, and any of the related accessories, as well as the transmitter. With it being receiver ready, you need to include the receiver and the transmitter. So we're going to start off with our Futaba R6004FF receiver. Extremely small, extremely lightweight, and more than ample for this particular setup. We're also going to be using our Futaba T8FG transmitter to team up with our Futaba receiver, and that'll be handling all of our radio communications. So we're using 2.4 gigahertz fast technology to fly the FlyLite RxR. Now, the battery that we're going to be using is a specified battery. It's a 300 milliamp, 7.4 volt LiPo with a 20C discharge rate. So we should see some decent flight times out of it with that little 250 Outrunner brushless. Doesn't have a very high amperage draw. Now to go ahead and enhance our setup in our power plant, we're going to be using the Equinox LiPo cell balancer, which is also recommended on the FlyLite RxR's box. So we're using that to balance out our 2-cell pack. And to charge it, we'll be using the ElectriFly PolyCharge 4 LiPo charger. Extremely handy charger. You can charge up to 4 different batteries, 4 different LiPos. Now it only charges LiPos, so it doesn't handle other batteries, but as a LiPo charger you can do multiple milliamperage on each of the batteries that are connected. You have a dial that allows you to set for the different size batteries, and it auto senses the cell count, so you don't have to worry about any of the complex LiPo charging setup. Pretty much plug it in, set it to the right milliamperage, and you're ready to go. So that rounds out our radio system and our power plant and electronics, and I guess now the next step is to go out and fly it.